Hello, my name is Kelly Lowry, and I, along with Candace Anderson, are the K-12 Highly Capable Program Facilitators with the Renton School District. Our job is to support students served in program across the district in a variety of learning environments, as well as supporting the teachers who work with them. In this detailed video, you will learn more about the Highly Capable Program services available to students in the Renton School District. Let's start with a quick overview. We'll start with a review of processes students and families go through prior to qualifying for Highly Capable Program services. We'll then have an introduction to the current Highly Capable Program vision and goals and locations of our district services. We'll then conclude with a detailed summary of service options spanning grades K-12 for the 2019-2020 school year. Prior to receiving Highly Capable Program services, students and families move through a series of steps. First, a student is referred by a parent, teacher, or community member for Highly Capable Program services. The Renton School District also refers students as a community member on their behalf. All referred students then take the NNHE3 at their school or other district location. This assessment score, along with grade level specific English language arts and math measures, are compiled and reviewed by the Multidiscipline Committee, or MDC, in accordance with state law that states we must consider multiple data points when identifying students who would most benefit from services. The MDC is composed of 2 classroom teachers, a building principal, school psychologist, the program facilitators, district administrator, and is co-facilitated by the assistant and executive directors of the Curriculum, Instruction, and Assessment Department. The team does not use a cut score or threshold, but has a goal to identify students that would most benefit from highly capable services in the Renton School District. The team also uses an equity lens closely, considering underrepresented populations, including low-income students, as called out specifically in state law. Following the team's decisions, families receive communication via email or letter regarding a student's qualification for services. Now for a quick introduction to our program's vision and goals. This graphic represents the vision and goals of the highly capable program in the Renton School District. These ideals are closely connected to district goals, stakeholder feedback, and best practice in highly capable education. The contents of the graphic will serve as a foundation for how we serve students, families, staff, and the wider community, and will be further explored as a part of future professional learning. We serve students in our program across our 15 elementary schools and 4 middle schools. All 15 elementaries support a general education-based service option called strength-based student groupings. We will talk more about the service option in detail later. As you will notice in this image, the labels in yellow are the elementary schools that currently support Discovery self-contained classrooms. The labels in white are the middle schools who support our honors courses in grades 6 through 8. It is important to know that the program attendance locations are based on district-assigned feeder patterns. These are indicated on the service option forms families receive upon qualification for services. Also, please be aware that service options and locations are subject to change year to year. Now that you have some background related to program vision, goals, and locations, let's take some time to better understand the service options available to students. The service options shown on this table are based on the grade of a student who will be in that grade during the 2019-2020 school year. Service options vary by school as detailed in the student service option forms they received via email or mail. We'll now take some time to break down the details of the service options for each grade or grade band, starting with elementary service options. Elementary service options. The first service option we will explore is strength-based student grouping. Recently, the Renton School District underwent a highly capable program review with 2 experts in the field. They made a number of recommendations to consider when continuing to better provide services for our students. One of their points of feedback was to design services around the needs of students rather than trying to fit students into a service that we had pre-designed. This is where the idea of strength-based student grouping was born. Strength-based student grouping is a service option available to students in kindergarten to 5th grade. For students in grades kindergarten through 2nd grade in some elementary schools, this is the only service option. As a part of strength-based student grouping, students are grouped based upon area or areas of strength, including English language arts, math, and cognitive abilities. Groups will be of 2 to 8 students in size in 1 or multiple classrooms. The highly capable program team, school leadership, and a grade level teacher teams will have partnered around how to form groups based upon student screening and building-based data. For example, when considering the table to the right, you'll notice some areas highlighted in blue representing a student's area or areas of strength based upon their highly capable program screening data points. When collaborating with school staff members, we might consider grouping students who have an English language arts strength together and those that have a math or cognitive strength together. Additional data from school buildings may also provide important perspectives around potential strength-based groupings. The highly capable program team will also provide ongoing support and professional learning for teachers and teacher teams related to their student groupings. The strength-based student grouping service option is offered at all 15 elementary schools. So if students are grouped based upon their area or areas of strength in a classroom or classrooms, what might they experience? Differentiated instruction based upon student assessment and strengths may vary slightly based upon content area, though many approaches are applicable across content. For example, based on the table you see here, if a student has a strength in English language arts, they may be engaging in more complex text or deeper text analysis as a part of their learning within the Readers and Writers workshop structures, where students are reading books at their level and teachers are conferring and are working with student strategy groups linked to appropriate understandings and skills along a progression. In math, students may work on applying their conceptual and operational understandings to new applications linked to real-world contexts. When considering students who have strengths with cognitive abilities, there are many approaches that could be applied across content. For example, students may engage in tiered tasks that require them to engage with learning at a particular level of challenge, focusing on a particular strategy, or linked to a specific product by which they will show their learning. The goal would be to nudge students continually toward that next step from wherever they currently are. Students may experience a variety of approaches across the course of the school year, depending on many factors, including content and what might be best for each unique student as a learner. The highly capable program team will provide ongoing support and professional learning for teachers and teacher teams as they apply these strategies in their classrooms. As we transition to this revised service option, here are some benefits to consider. In strength-based student groupings, students will be with like peers strength-wise and less separated from their grade level peers. A teacher may be more likely to differentiate instruction based on needs of a group versus an individual. The service option is focused on student and content area strengths, and strategies used in instruction are similar to those in Discovery Classrooms. As students progress through our elementary program, the service option also aligns with middle school service option changes based on student interests and strengths. Another elementary level service option for most students is a self-contained or Discovery Classroom. The Discovery term is a district-specific reference to the self-contained classrooms we support. The service option itself would be called a self-contained classroom in the field of highly capable education. Beginning in grade 3, most students have the service option to enter a Discovery Classroom at one of our supporting elementary schools. Discovery Classrooms are available to students in grades 3, 4, and/or 5. A unique characteristic about these classrooms are all students have qualified for highly capable program services in the Renton School District. The instructional strategies utilized in strength-based student groupings are very similar to those utilized in Discovery Classrooms. There is not a Discovery Classroom-specific curriculum. Discovery Classrooms utilize the same research-based tools provided to all our district classrooms, with access to additional supplementary resources connected to meeting the needs of highly capable learners. Transportation is provided to a Discovery supporting school for students who have qualified for highly capable program services, if this is not their home school. However, transportation will not be provided for siblings of a qualified student should a family want to consider an interdistrict transfer. Just as strength-based student grouping teachers and teacher teams will receive support and be provided learning opportunities from the highly capable program team, so will Discovery Classroom teachers. As described with strength-based student groupings, students may experience a variety of approaches across the course of the school year depending on content and student needs. Highlighted in green are some characteristics that rise to top of mind of what students experience in general in Discovery Classrooms based upon our experiences as classroom teachers and what we've observed in our facilitator roles. Based on feedback gathered from families, staff, and students over the last couple of years, the items listed on the screen have been voiced as shared strengths or benefits of Discovery Classrooms across groups. Middle school service options. Beginning in the 2019-2020 school year, all incoming 6th grade students are able to register for honors courses. This is being offered at all middle schools. This will provide an opportunity for students to have access to coursework that more closely aligns with their areas of strength and interest. Honors courses are offered in English language arts, social studies, and math. The graphic on the screen will help explain students' honors course options. Students served in the highly capable program are automatically placed in Honors English Language Arts and Social Studies courses with the option to withdraw from one or both if they so choose. These courses are represented by the green boxes in the graphic. A new math course is also being offered to all 6th graders called Honors Math 6 and is represented by the blue box on the screen. This course is an expansion of grade 6 curriculum that provides engagement in deeper, creative, and/or more complex tasks. Students in the highly capable program are not automatically placed in an Honors Math course. If a student wants to take Honors Math 6, they must have indicated this as a part of their registration processes with their assigned middle school. Math 7-8, represented by the purple box, is only available to students who meet specified criteria. How might you know if an honors course would be a good fit for a student in a content area or areas? Here you see some guiding questions that would help you consider many things when supporting students as a part of instruction and future registrations based upon their strengths and areas of interest. What might a student expect to experience in an honors course or courses? Based on collaboration between the highly capable program and district content area facilitators, here you see some descriptions of what students might experience over the course of a year in different content areas. This information was communicated to students and families as part of their spring orientation processes. 7th and 8th grade students served in the highly capable program are automatically registered for Honors English Language Arts and Social Studies courses at their current and assigned middle school. Placement for advanced math courses is done separately from qualification for highly capable program services. This is also a model that is offered to all 7th grade and 8th graders at all middle schools. The district plans to extend the self-select honors course approach to 7th and 8th grades in the future. High school service options. Students who qualify for services heading into or in high school have qualification for services indicated within their records. At the high school level, students have access to advanced courses based upon their area or areas of strength and interest regardless of program or program served. Advanced courses vary by high school, but generally include Honors, Advanced Placement, International Baccalaureate, and Running Start. Students select these course options as a part of their high school registration processes. After hearing about the Renton School District's highly capable program services, if you have additional questions, please feel free to contact us using the contact information on the screen. Thank you for all that you do for our students, and we look forward to learning alongside you this school year.